Hello, I'm Arvinda and I'm working with Starling on a project about resilience. Self-soothing is an important part of building resilience. It can look different for everybody, so it's all about trial and error and finding what works for you. I know that for me, I can find it really hard to focus and stop my mind from wandering, which is why I recommend meditative activities. Calm activities to focus on and distract us from external stresses, keeping us mindful of the present moment. I've included a sketchbook and you can use the crayons in your pack for this or any other drawing material that you feel comfortable with. The first exercise we'll do is called drawing your breath. Maybe you've meditated before and been asked to focus on your in-breaths and out-breaths. This exercise is similar to that, but we're going to be drawing at the same time. There's no right or wrong way to do this, just do what feels comfortable to you and go with the flow. So, as you take a breath in, draw a confident line across your page in whatever shape or direction feels natural to you. Then, as you exhale, continue the line in whatever direction you feel that your breath is taking you in now. Continue this line, paying attention to your breath and following where it takes you. In and out. In and out. If your mind starts to wander away from the exercise, then don't worry about it. When you notice it, just try to gently nudge your mind back to the paper and your breathing. Let's do our last few breaths. In and out. In and out. In and out. Well done on that one. I'll now explain the next exercise to you. This one is all about drawing sounds. Now obviously we can't see sounds, but if you close your eyes and listen carefully, you might be able to begin to imagine what a sound might look like if you could see it. Would it be a big thick sound that takes up your whole page, or would it be a small and delicate sound in the corner? Does it sound like a zigzaggy sound or a curvy sound? You might even be able to imagine what colour the sound might be. When you're ready, have a go at drawing all of the everyday sounds that you can hear from where you're sitting. It might be easier if you close your eyes for this one, so if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then no worries. Just try and focus in on your ears. I'm listening carefully for sounds that I wouldn't even normally notice, making sure I record all of them on the page. For the noise of people chattering, I pressed lightly and drew small bumpy shapes, but when there was more mechanic noises or cars driving past, I wanted to press down really hard and do fast, thick strokes. As always, there's no correct answer. This is just how these sounds felt to me. I tried to keep on listening out for noises for at least 5 minutes. You never know when you'll hear a bird cheep or a particularly loud lorry drive past. In that activity, we focused on our ears, but in this activity, we're going to focus on our eyes. Before we start, you're going to need to choose an interesting object to study. I've chosen this plant. On a new page in your sketchbook, using a pen or pencil, draw your item in fine detail. I mean fine detail. I want to see every single tiny element of your object represented on the paper. But don't worry about it being realistic. In fact, I'm not even going to look at my paper. I'm just going to look at my houseplant and focus on observing everything I can see there. Since I've chosen not to look at my paper, I feel a lot more free and a lot less self-conscious about the marks that I'm making. I'm doing most of my drawing in one continuous line, but sometimes raising my pen from the paper when I've decided I'm ready to move on from that part of the drawing. I'm paying very close attention to the plant, making sure to add in details of every wrinkle I can see on those leaves, and even including shapes of small lumps of soil in the plant pot. I hope that this video has been useful for you. If you found any of these mindful activities calming, then I hope you'll be able to take a moment and self-soothe next time you're feeling overwhelmed or stressed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.